I've teamed up with Tesco to bring you my creamy veg and mozzarella orzo. Another stunning, speedy £1 wonder. Let's look at the stringiness. Oh, look at that ooze, come on. I've got to get it in my mouth now. The sweetness from the tomatoes is amazing. That mozzarella is just like oozing and stringing in the most delicious way. We all know we've got to eat more veggies, but can you make them delicious? And boy, they're good. They're really, really good. This recipe is a speedy midweek winner, heroing these great value juicy cherry tomatoes, perfect for the whole family. Get yourself a large non-stick pan, get it on full whack, and then we're gonna use a beautiful broccoli here. We're gonna use every last piece of this. Tip of the knife, just take off what you would call the little florets, the little flowers. Just cut the broccoli so they're roughly all the same sort of size. Put that straight into a dry pan, no oil, and I just want you to char it. So what's cool about this method is it's gonna char it on the outside and steam it on the inside. It's gonna give the most incredible smoky flavor, really, really nice. Right, the stalk here, don't throw this away. You can finely slice this. It's very sweet and very delicious, and just keep chopping it until it's nice and fine. I've got 4 cloves of garlic. I'm gonna just put a little bit of garlic to one side, slice up the rest of this garlic here, and I'll finely chop the onion as well. If you want to use a food processor to whiz this up, you can, of course. So it doesn't matter how you chop your onions or broccoli or garlic, just make sure you get it nice and fine and you get that harmony between the veggies here and the pasta. That's going to be a beautiful thing. Right, let me show you how to make a really, really simple dressing. We're going to go 1 part vinegar, any vinegar, or it could be lemon juice, to 3 parts olive oil, salt and pepper. And if you want to tear a little bit of herb in, you can. We're using a bit of basil, so just get that in there. That will scent it and give it a lovely flavour. And also a little bit of garlic. We can just finely chop just a little bit, and that will just give you a nice little hum of flavour. So give that a nice little mix. Have a little taste. You want it to be just slightly too seasoned and slightly too vinegary, because veggies are mainly water. So take this broccoli from the pan straight into the dressing, and it will take on the flavour in the most beautiful way. The heat will kind of like semi-cook the garlic and just bring out the best in it all. And when it's hot like that, it just smells amazing. And this will transform your veg side dishes. It will transform any veggies you put into salads. It's a really nice little tip. So we can put that to one side. So into the pan now with just a little olive oil. Gonna go in with the broccoli base, the garlic, the onions. Turn the heat down to medium. So just sweat these off for 5 minutes till the veggies are sweet and softened. Got a basil plant here, by the way. Last year, I had some really good success taking pots like this and replanting them out in the garden. So I'm gonna take half of that pot, pick the leaves off here to sprinkle over the dish at the end, and that will be so beautiful and fragrant. Tomatoes, basil, you know they're best friends. And then the stalks here, don't throw those away. No. Chop that up. And if there's any tatty leaves, we can chop those up as well. And they can go in the pan, and they're gonna add amazing flavor. So a nice little tip as well is when you pick those beautiful basil leaves, put them in cold water, and that refreshes them, and it keeps them at their very best. So I've got these lovely tomatoes now, really, really nice. Give them a little wash. Slice those up a little bit. Please don't put them in the fridge. Put them in a fruit bowl, put them near the window. Just let them ripen. Let the sweetness really sing. Just put the cherry tomatoes into the pan. Turn the heat back up again. Get that sizzling. This is amazing with fresh tomatoes, but if you can't get them for whatever reason, this is still a great dish with 10 tomatoes. And this and these beautiful tomatoes all count towards your 5 fruit and veg a day, which is a very good thing. So, stock. Now you don't have to do this, but it does give you an extra hit of flavour. So you want a litre of water and a veggie or chicken stock cube. It doesn't really matter which one you go for. And that's the perfect amount to cook into 300 grams of orzo. So yes, orzo is a pasta. It looks a bit like rice, but that will plump up, it will double in size, and it is a joy to cook with. Now, the orzo is in the supermarket, but if you can't get it, don't worry, because you can use any pasta you like. But if you want to get as close as you can to that, break spaghetti up to roughly like that. Delicious. Let's just do a little bit of basic seasoning with salt and pepper. Look at those colours. And then we can go in with the stock. Bring it to the boil, then turn it to a simmer and let that cook for like 12, 14 minutes or until the pasta is perfectly cooked and it's nice and oozy It's gonna be a beautiful dish, comforting, full of flavor, sweetness and sunshine. The lovely basil leaves here, I can take out of the water and that will be sort of stirred through at the last minute, a few bits on top. Then I've got these beautiful marinated broccolis. Such a simple, brilliant process. You could do this with mushrooms, asparagus. You can do it with French beans. Really, really nice. So it's a cool little recipe and principle, full of flavor. So the last ingredient, mozzarella. I'm just gonna slice it about 1 centimetre thick, and then we're gonna cube it because I'm gonna throw this in here at the last minute. And after about 30 seconds, it will start to string and ooze. And that is when you want your family and friends to enjoy it. Call them all around the table now. Get around the table now, right? And when they start portioning out that pasta, which as the spoon comes out, it's stringing. It's just like the perfect moment. Ooziness, deliciousness. Let's have a little look at this. The pasta's starting to plump up. That broth is now thickening into a lovely, shiny sauce. So this is a quick meal, right? A really quick meal. We're getting loads of nice veggies into this dish. I love that. We can take half of this basil and just tear it into this story. Look at that, look at the colors. We're getting there, guys, we're getting there. I'm just gonna take this pan. Can you see how we got that lovely slapping sound? That's probably, sorry about that. So, without getting anything on your shirt, give it a nice little toss, go in with the mozzarella, turn the heat off now. That residual heat of the pasta is gonna start to melt the mozzarella in the most beautiful way. Little string, see? Look, we're gone. Hey, that's what we got. So now, don't muck around. Pour that beautiful pasta. See it stringing? Yes. Look. What a joy. I love it. And some lovely bits of basil in and around. Oh, the smell, it's just amazing. Little drizzle of olive oil. And that, my friends, is a beautiful lunch, dinner. You could flake, olives through there. You could flake, beautiful tin tuna through there. You could really make this your own recipe. Such joy. Just time to portion some up now. Let's get amongst it. Let's look at the stringiness. I love it. Look at that. Ooze. See, a little mozzarella goes a long way. There you go. Let's try a bit of that broccoli on the side. That for me is simple, easy, common sense cooking. This is really good food at a really good price. It's one of those dishes that the whole family enjoys. Super quick, 1 pan to wash up. So guys, what are you waiting for? Come on, have a go at this. Get down at Tesco, get the ingredients and get cooking. You won't regret this one. And if you want the recipe, simply go to Tesco Real Food online. Enjoy. So good.